In the quiet tree-lined suburb of Fresh Meadows, Queens, the Brinckerhoff Colonial Cemetery offers a rare glimpse into 1700s New York, a sacred space where at least 77 early settlers are buried. But for decades, this solemn site was neglected, its tombstones cracked, its fences deteriorating. Local kids once treated it as a spot for Halloween pranks.
When this house was built in the 50s, they knew it was a cemetery and they played here as kids.
Unaware of the lives and legacy buried beneath their feet. Now, the cemetery has a new story, one of restoration, respect, and remembrance. What was once forgotten has been brought back to life.
The people who built that house are buried in the cemetery.
Just another important reminder of how important advocacy is.
Thank you, Grace. It's another step that we as a community do for preserving our past.
We fought for it really hard.
After 21 years of persistence from local leaders, preservationists, and elected officials, the street beside the cemetery has officially been renamed Brinckerhoff Way.
Thanks to those efforts, the City of New York acquired the Brinckerhoff Cemetery and placed it under the care of the Department of Parks and Recreation. So this is officially Parks land now.
We live in the house around the corner. We remember when this was a beat up old site and it was rat infested and the sidewalks were bad. Honestly, if they just stopped with the sidewalks, we would have been happy. It would have been an improvement for the community.
This is finally being treated the way it should be, and hopefully will be upkept.
Naming this corner Brinckerhoff Memorial Way is more than symbolic. It's an act of remembrance and renewal. This event is not about any one of us. It's about all of us.
Future generations walking by, driving by, will actually stop, pause, and say, who are the Brinckerhoffs? Let me Google that.
The reason why we chose this day, May 17th, is the date that they set sail from the Netherlands to come to the New World.
The Dutch landed here in New York 400 years ago.
It took them 3 months to cross the ocean on a ship, a little boat called the Den Eikenboom, and settled here in about 1643, and actually cordoned off a corner of their farmland as a cemetery, and that's what's behind me today. My 9 times great-grandmother is buried here, and her name was Alcide Brinckerhoff, and she was buried here in 1740, and the inscription on her tombstone, which I hope we can find, was actually still in Dutch. You must remember that there is really a strong Dutch history in New York, and 2 of the teams that were playing last night, the New York Knickerbockers and the New York Metropolitans, the Knicks and the Mets, both have colors blue and orange, and the orange is actually for the Dutch.
You're learning about the kind of virtues that people had in the 17th and 18th century, their perseverance, their moral codes.
And the fact that the neighborhood stepped up is really amazing, that they didn't know the people, but they stood up to preserve something that has to do with the founding of not only the neighborhood, but the nation.
In a borough known for its ever-changing skyline, Brinckerhoff Way is a reminder that the stories of the past still live beneath our feet if we take the time to honor them. From Fresh Meadows, I'm Terry Katz.